I call Kelvin Davis.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I'd like to take a brief call, in particular around clauses 7 and 48, and just want to cast my mind back to when this must have been the first reading in the House in 2009, because I didn't really know what the omnibus bill was. I was just told it was non-controversial and to talk, and so I did, and I don't think I made particularly much sense. And basically repeated the lines that it was non-controversial and we should just get on with it. I was surprised then when Sue Kedgley, the then member of the Green Party, stood up and tore a few strips off me. And I'd be interested to know what the Green Party's position is now, because she said actually this isn't necessarily non-controversial. You can't take something like Clause 7, which refers to the Auckland City Council extending the Auckland Art Gallery, and the land over which the extension is sought is part of the reserve known as Albert Park, and it's vested in fee simple title in the Auckland City Council under the Auckland Improvement Trust, and then the Auckland Improvement Trust Act 1971 prohibits the alienation of the whole or any part of Albert Park. And I took her point really that you can't really just have, we shouldn't really just pretty blithely say that it's okay for us just to fix up these mistakes. So Auckland Art Gallery wants to extend itself out into Albert Park, and that they just overturn the Auckland Improvement Trust Act of 1971, which prohibits any alienation of the whole or any part of Albert Park. I thought she made a very good point at the time. And the same goes for Clause 48, which is the Waikamete Cemetery. And it says it's the Waikamete Cemetery is a part of Waikamete Cemetery. The Waikamete Cemetery land is a part of Waikamete Cemetery. It's Waikamete Cemetery is crown land classified as a local purpose site. And then 48.3 says in 1995, the Waitakere City Council, without lawful authority, disposed of the Waikamete Cemetery land to a local authority trading enterprise. Now, we shouldn't just skip over that as if it's non-controversial, because you can't have a council without lawful authority just dispose of some land to a local authority, because that local authority trading enterprise in turn subdivided the Waikamete Cemetery land and sold it to private owners as fee simple titles. So most of the land that was part of the Waikamete Cemetery has now got houses and flats and whatever built on it, when really it was given for the purpose of a cemetery. So I'd just like to make those 2 points, Mr. Speaker. We can stand and say, look, this is an omnibus bill, it's non-controversial, but the reality is we're talking about land that was gifted for one purpose and is now, by this Act, is going to be flipped over and used for another purpose. And I would just again like to acknowledge the lesson I learnt back in 2009 from the Green MP Sue Kedgley, who said, no, don't just treat this as like I say, blithely, or like it really doesn't matter, because it does matter, and we have to really give due regard when we're going to actually change the status of land that's been given for one reason, and we change the purpose and use it for another reason. Thank you, Mr. Chair.